Hello, you are welcome. Today we are discussing antepartum hemorrhage. Okay, so we'll discuss what antepartum hemorrhage is. We're saying antepartum hemorrhage, this is the bleeding from the genital tract after 24 weeks of gestation and before birth of the baby. Okay, so what are the causes of antepartum hemorrhage? Number one, we're saying placenta previa. Number two, placenta abruptio. Number three, vasa previa, and many more causes. Okay, so now, what is placenta previa? Placenta previa, this is the condition in which the placenta is lowerly implanted in the uterine segment. Okay, so the placenta is implanted on the lower segment of the uterus. Okay, so what are the types of placenta previa? So we are saying the first one, this is where the placenta is in the lower segment but not reaching the cervical os. Okay. The second one is the placenta touches the cervical os but it's free. Number three, saying the placenta touches the os and covers it partially. Number four, the placenta covers the os completely. Okay, so that is a placenta previa. Okay, so these are this is the normal placenta. Okay, the normal placenta in here, and this is placenta previa, where the placenta is lowerly attached. Okay, and here are the attachments of the placenta, the uterine segment. Okay, so this one is lowerly attached, but the cervical os is free. It's not attached, it doesn't touch the cervical os. And this one is also lowerly attached, but it touches the cervical os a bit. This one is lowerly attached and covers the cervical os partially. And this one is lowerly attached and it completely covers the cervical os. Alright. So we're talking about the second one, saying placenta abruptio. So placenta abruptio, this is the premature separation of a normally situated placenta from its uterine attachment, occurring after 24 weeks of pregnancy. So in placenta abruptio, the placenta is normally situated, but there is a premature separation. Okay, so what are the types of bleeding in placenta abruptio? Okay, the types of bleeding in placenta abruptio. So there is what we call revealed bleeding. So this is where the blood tracks down between the membranes and the walls of the uterus, escaping through the cervix. So the revealed bleeding, this is the one now that we can see that there is a bleeding. Okay, then we have concealed bleeding. So concealed bleeding, this is bleeding from the placental side, but the blood remains behind the placenta and the membranes, forming erythroplacental clot. Blood does not escape the vagina. That is concealed bleeding. Okay, then we have combined or mixed bleeding. This is when some of the blood is retained behind the placenta while some of the blood escape via the vagina. Okay, so now, yes, so this is a picture of a placenta abruption. You can see there's blood there. Okay. Here is a normal placenta. Okay. The second one, there's a marginal separation. The third one, there is a partial separation. And this other one, there is a complete abruption. Okay. And this diagram here is showing, so the first one on the left side is showing as the concealed bleeding, the bleeding that is not visible. And the other one is a revealed bleeding, visible bleeding. There's blood that is escaping the vagina. Okay, so that is a revealed bleeding or visible bleeding. All right, what are the differences between placenta previa and placenta abruptio? So by definition, you're saying placenta previa, this is when the placenta is lowerly implanted in the uterine segment, while placenta abruptio, this is the premature separation of the normally situated placenta from its uterine attachment. Okay, what about the pain? The pain in placenta previa is not there. In placenta abruptio, the pain is present. Okay, the color of blood in placenta previa is bright red, and in placenta abruptio is dark red. Okay, abdominal tenderness is rare in placenta previa, while in placenta abruptio is present. Okay, there's something that you need to take note of, is that this channel is not a substitute of school and the hospital. When you have these symptoms, please rush to the hospital. Thank you very much. Until next time, bye bye.